Hi everyone, welcome to the Glitterati Business Book Club, and I am Meenakshi Sharma and I'll be reviewing a new book this week. The book we are reviewing today has been a New York Times bestseller, has sold 9 million copies, and it's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. It is The Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing, and it's written by Marie Kondo. Who's Marie Kondo? Marie Kondo, in fact, has become somewhat of a celebrity and has been named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world. She also has a show on Netflix called Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. So what does she say? She starts by talking about putting your house in order. She feels that the very process of tidying up, which is just a series of simple actions in which objects are moved from one place to another and putting things where they belong, but what it helps in doing is that it helps you in reorganizing your life. So she says the work involved can be classified into two kinds: deciding whether or not to dispose of something and then deciding where to put it. If you can do these two things, you can achieve perfection. She gives a very interesting example of an IT company client whose bookcase, after tidying up, only contained books on social welfare, because the process of discarding and tidying was such a process of self-discovery for him that his IT books had vanished. So life truly begins when you reflect, when you have a safe and quiet space to evaluate, and you decide how to get rid of the clutter in your life. She also says, keep things that speak to your heart and discard all the rest. And for that, she says, take each item in your hand and ask yourself, does this spark joy? If it does, keep it. If not, dispose it off. For this, she has many techniques which she talks about. And some of these techniques are about the order in which you should do it. For instance, she says that the order should be clothes, books, paper, miscellaneous items like your toys, kitchen utensils, CDs, etc. Then your sentimental items like photos, gifts, souvenirs, diaries. There is a kind of method in this madness, and this helps us in knowing what are our possessions and what are their values. Because according to her, having things provides us with a momentary feeling of comfort and takes away the fear of emptiness and loneliness. But somewhere the clutterer becomes so addicted that the actual clutter starts maintaining the illusion of safety and comfort. So she believes that the magic of tidying up will help people experience joy and contentment surrounded by the things they love. Towards the end of the book, she says something very interesting, that the process of facing and selecting our possessions can be painful. It forces us to confront our imperfections and inadequacies and some of the foolish choices we made in the past. But it's very important, because what you own is actually the question of how you want to live. So actually, this book teaches us a very important lesson of positivity through tidying. When our house is a mess, it affects our minds, our creativity, and our well-being. So it's important to deal with our physical mess to be able to have a positive mindset. Thank you, everybody. That's all for today. See you again very soon.